Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where I share scary stories and creepy legends. In this video, I'm going to tell you a terrifying tale of a haunted hotel that you should never visit. This story is based on true events and it will give you chills. So, grab your popcorn and turn off the lights. Let's begin. The story takes place in a small town in Colorado, where there is a hotel called the Stanley Hotel. The hotel was built in 1909 by a wealthy businessman named Stanley, who wanted to create a luxurious retreat for his guests. The hotel was famous for its beautiful architecture, elegant rooms, and stunning views of the Rocky Mountains. However, it also had a dark history of death, madness, and paranormal activity. One of the most notorious incidents happened in 1974, when a famous author named Stephen King stayed at the hotel with his wife. King was looking for inspiration for his next novel and he decided to book a room at the Stanley Hotel. He was unaware of the hotel's reputation and he was surprised to find out that he and his wife were the only guests there. The hotel was about to close for the winter and the staff was preparing to leave. King and his wife checked into room 217, which was said to be the most haunted room in the hotel. According to legend, the room was the site of a tragic accident in 1911, when a housekeeper named Elizabeth Wilson was electrocuted by a faulty wiring while she was cleaning the bathroom. She survived the shock, but she was left with a permanent limp and a strange ability to communicate with the spirits. She continued to work at the hotel until her death in 1955, and her ghost was said to haunt room 217 ever since. King and his wife settled into their room and went to the hotel's bar for a drink. There, they met the bartender, who told them some of the hotel's spooky stories. He told them about the ghost of Elizabeth Wilson, who would sometimes tidy up the room, fold the clothes, and tuck in the guests. He also told them about the ghost of Stanley, who would sometimes play the piano in the lobby, or appear in the mirrors. He also told them about the ghost of a little boy, who would run around the hallways, giggling and playing with a ball. King was intrigued by the stories, but he didn't take them seriously. He thought they were just part of the hotel's charm and he joked with the bartender. He then returned to his room with his wife and went to bed. He had a peaceful sleep, until he woke up in the middle of the night with a terrible nightmare. He dreamed that he was being chased by a fire hose that came to life and tried to strangle him. He ran through the hotel's corridors, trying to escape, but the hose followed him everywhere. He reached the lobby, where he saw a group of ghostly children, who sang a creepy nursery rhyme. "Come and play with us, Danny. Come and play with us. Come and play with us, Danny. Forever and ever and ever." King woke up screaming and sweating. He realized it was just a dream, but he was shaken by the vividness and the horror of it. He got up from his bed and went to the bathroom to splash some water on his face. He looked at the mirror and he saw a message written in red lipstick. "Redrum." King was shocked and terrified. He ran out of the bathroom and woke up his wife. He told her what he saw and what he dreamed. He said they had to leave the hotel immediately. He packed his bags and checked out of the hotel. He never returned to the Stanley Hotel again. However, he did use his experience as the inspiration for his next novel, which became one of his best-selling and most famous books. The novel was called The Shining, and it told the story of a family that stayed at a haunted hotel, where the father went insane and tried to kill his wife and son. The novel was later adapted into a movie, directed by Stanley Kubrick, which became a classic of the horror genre. The Stanley Hotel still stands today, and it still attracts many visitors who are curious about its history and its hauntings. Some of them claim to have seen or heard the ghosts of Elizabeth Wilson, Stanley, and the little boy. Some of them claim to have felt cold spots, heard footsteps, or smelled roses. Some of them claim to have experienced nightmares, visions, or voices. Some of them claim to have seen the word "redrum" on the mirror. But none of them have ever seen the fire hose. So, This is the ghost story of the Stanley Hotel. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it scary. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more horror stories. Also, let me know in the comments if you have ever visited the Stanley Hotel or if you have any other haunted hotel stories to share. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.